Hi traders, and welcome to my video. I'm going to show you a simple Forex trading strategy which you can use to catch moves such as this one for almost 300 pips and this one for almost 400 pips. So this is a very simple trading strategy, just using basic support and resistance levels along with trend lines. I say basic, but I think they're the most important form of analysis when it comes to trading. Okay, I'm not going to rely on any lagging technical indicators or conflicting signals from 20 different indicators. Instead, we're just going to use price action. So the first thing we do is we look for support, okay, around here, and resistance. Let's just focus in on the chart. This is a 1 hour EU Euro dollar chart. You can use this strategy on any trading instrument, Forex, cryptos, stocks, commodities, indices, etc., and any chart time frame. Personally, I like to use the 1 hour charts and above simply because I find them to have more reliable signals due to the fact that there is more price data included within them. And it also means less time watching the charts, which is great. So the first thing we do is we mark off our resistance and our support level. We can see the market here is making higher lows. So it's the start of an uptrend, and we're going to simply trade the breakout of the resistance level, which happens here. Okay. We can always place a pending order here if we're not going to be at our chart. So when price is around here, you could always place your pending order and just wait for the trade to be executed. I'd use a stop loss just below this low here, which is approximately 25 pips, which is relatively decent for the 1 hour chart time frame. So this is the entry on this breakout here. Okay, we also have some bullish candlestick patterns there. I do have plenty of videos on candlestick patterns if you just want to use them for confirmation. But this is keeping it as simple as possible. This is about as simple as it gets, other than to just buy it and sell it randomly, which is not a strategy I would personally use myself. Instead, mark your support, mark your resistance, mark your trend line, and enter on a breakout into a trend. Doesn't get much easier than that. In terms of money management, you can move your stop loss. So your initial stop loss is here. Okay, you can always move it to break even. And as price starts to rally, you can just move the stop loss below the lows here. Okay, so we have this breakout, pullback, continuation. You can move your stop loss here. Then below this area here. And after this big candle, we start to see some price consolidation starts to range. We create a new level of resistance up here. And not only that, we can see the market is starting to make lower highs there. So you may be looking to exit if you haven't already here. Certainly in this area, have an M pattern formation there, which I do have a video on as well. And the breakout to the downside, that support then holds up as resistance. This uptrend has come to an end, but as you can see, if we would have entered using a simple strategy there, 250 pips potential, you could have been closing the part of the position on the way up if you wanted to bank some profits. At the very least, just lock the trade in at break even and allow it to run. We want to capture these big moves. As I said, this is a 1 hour chart. This move happened in the space of a couple of weeks. Just trying to get 200 plus pips on the 5-minute charts. You know, let's say you've got a 10 pip take profit. That's 20 consecutive wins for 200 pips. I mean, that's quite difficult to do. I'm not sure why you'd want to do that and pay spreads, commissions, and possibly get slipped out of trades and give yourself lots of stress when you can just use a simple strategy like this one based on trend lines and a breakout of support and resistance to capture big market trends for long-term trades. Okay, if you did miss the initial entry, the principle is the same as the trend continues. You just need to wait for a pullback and look to trade a breakout of the resistance level when going long. So there, we have a breakout here. Okay, see that? Resistance level. Price rejected this level, pullback and a breakout there. You can see from that big candle, there's probably a lot of traders watching this particular breakout, especially considering this resistance level had already been tested back here. So it's a strong level. Okay. Here, same. The market's trending upwards. Simple strategy. Find the trend. Trend is up. Wait for a pullback. Pullback. Trade the breakout again. Another big candle there. There are traders watching these breakouts. Exact same thing again. Market trend, pullback, breakout. I mean, even this one, you know, by now we're going to be risking buying too high. However, if you insist, I mean, it's still a pullback. Arguably still an uptrend in the longer term. And look at that big candle there. Not a bad trade at all. Okay, so as simple as that. You don't need any fancy technical indicators. I would say try and learn some candlestick patterns just because they can help to confirm trades. But just with basic trend lines, support and resistance are most importantly good money management. The reason I emphasize most importantly is because let's say we did take this breakout trade here, okay, and you had a 20 pip stop loss and your risk to reward ratio was 3-1. That sounds great on the surface. Okay, yep, 60 pips profit. But if you would have closed the trade here for 60 pips, you know, you've left a lot on the table. Okay, so I don't like to use fixed, rigid risk to reward ratios. I prefer to just see what the market's doing. And when I get into a big move like this, I want to milk it as much as possible. If that did happen and you exited prematurely, you can always get back in on the pullbacks throughout here. It's just the longer you leave it, the higher risk you have of buying too high. Okay, so now we're going to continue with this simple trading strategy. This time we're going to be trading in a downtrend, a bearish market, and the principles exactly the same. Draw your support and resistance levels, you know. This is where we are, 1 hour chart. We've got resistance, we've got our support. This resistance 1, 2, 3 times is strong, is held up well. Okay, as has this support here. This is a triple top candlestick formation, which basically means the resistance has been touched at least 3 times, or there or nearabouts, and we can expect a reversal to the downside. So we mark our neckline, which is the support within the 1, 2, 3 triple top candlestick pattern along here. Price support, price is held up well along here. So we can expect a breakout of this level to be significant. And we're going to wait for that to occur. So we've got lower highs. This is the start of the trend here. This is forming a nice flag pattern. We're keeping it simple, but it'd be rude of me not to point that out now that I've seen it on the chart. We also have a few bearish candlestick patterns, a 3 inside down there. It's basically a bull candle followed by 2 bearish candles, the middle one being at least half the body of the initial candle. And another one there. So it's all bearish price action. You got your trend line there you can draw just to confirm. There's a wedge pattern there, so we're expecting price to break out of this area. Spinning top there shows some indecision, but then we have a nice breakout here to the downside. If you're not using wicks to mark, you know, you could perhaps be using the candles here, and then the breakout occurred there. We want to enter here because we're waiting for the pullback first. So you get your pullback and then you trade the breakout. You can always trade on the low of the pullback area as well if you prefer. Okay, so we enter on the breakout, and you can see the market does fall significantly. There's over 300 plus pips in this move. Initial stop loss could have been just above the high here, and then as price did break out, we could have moved our stop loss to break even, and this is the stop loss. Let's say as price came down to this area here, could place our stop loss above the high after this breakdown here. Stop loss here after this breakdown here. stop loss here. We have a breakdown, reversal, breakdown. So we can move stop loss. So we can just basically lock in the profit all the way down. So we're not exiting too early. We're maximizing the move as much as possible. If it does continue down, then we could move it here. And we're just locking in as much profit as possible. You can close part of the trade on the way down, but the simple strategy, again, just to reiterate, support and resistance. We're not trading in ranges. We're waiting for a breakout, and then we're going to get in on the breakout or the pullback. Okay, if you want to trade the pullback, it can just prevent you from entering on fake outs, because a fake out can happen when price breaks out and then reverses back up and starts ranging or continues in the opposite direction. In that instance, if we were in a trade, we just want to cut our losing trades short. If that's a 20 pip stop loss, so be it. I mean, when you can catch big trends like this, when you do get it right and make the most out of it, you can more than make up for it. Okay, so the simple strategy, again, downtrend. And we could have just be entering on these, just the support level there. You see how that's formed? Okay, so you can just draw your support and resistance there. It's actually a nice wedge pattern, nice break out to the downside there. Same here again, got a support level. Okay, diamond formation there and a nice breakout to the downside. I mean, these are occurring all the way on this downtrend here, so you've got ample opportunity, you know, even as far down as here even. I mean, by now you probably think this is a nice M chart pattern there. I did actually break down to that side. There is a triple top as well, 1 2 3, just like we mentioned up here. Resistance holding up nicely. You can always trade on the resistance levels as well on the way down. Doesn't just have to be support. If a resistance level has been tested this many times, it can be possible sign to enter to get just a more favorable entry. By now we're going to think it's probably a bit too late to sell, but the option is still there if you must. You can still trade on the pullbacks and the breakouts. Okay, there's one there as well, which actually that support actually becomes resistance here. So even if you waited for that to breach and waited for a pullback for safety there, or there even, you still could have got in this trade all the way down to here, but we don't really want to be selling too low. Certainly now, as the market's making lower highs, we're just going to wait and see how this particular pullback plays out. So that's really a simple strategy based on support and resistance, trend lines and breakouts. You don't need fancy indicators. It would be a good idea to study some candlestick patterns because they can help time the entry. Other than that, good money management, the favorable risk to reward ratio. The last thing we want is a stop loss of 100 pips and a take profit of 10 pips, because you know one bad trade's gonna wipe out 10 winning trades. You know, if we have just a sensible stop loss, so it doesn't even need to be fixed. It doesn't have to be, oh, I use 10 pips, I use 20 pips. Sometimes just do what the market tells you. You can see from this breakout here, it makes sense to put it above the high there, which is 20 odd pips. And then as soon as the breakout's happened, you can move it to break even. Okay. If there was a scenario when we were going to take a trade and the stop loss, the high is like 50 pips away, we don't even need to take that trade. Okay. But no need to panic and exit here and, you know, just get a 3-to-1, 4-to-1 even risk to reward ratio. I mean, if you did that, you potentially missed out on all of this unless you re-enter. But every time you re-enter, you risk having a losing trade. Nothing's better than getting in the position initially, either here or here, to be fair, if you want to wait for the breakout. And locking it in, you know, locking it in at break even or locking in some profit and just watching it play out, because you know that that's all going to be profit. And you don't need to fight with the 5-minute, 1-minute, 15-minute charts all day. You can just get into the trend and ride the trend. As they say, the trend is your friend. Okay, so this is a basic, simple Forex trading strategy for the euro-dollar 1 hour chart. I hope you found something useful here for you. I do have lots more videos that go into more complex trading strategies, including technical indicators, candlestick patterns, other price action analysis. But at the end of the day, I always include support, resistance, and trend lines with good money management, because for me, that is the winning combination. Okay, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.